Hey everyone, welcome and welcome back to In the Beyond. Today I'm back with another timeless pick a card reading, and I'm going to be looking into what are some of your subconscious fears? What are you afraid of that maybe you don't know? And how are these fears potentially holding you back? And I'll also be looking into some advice for you as well. So today we have 3 piles to choose from. Pile number 1, we have this glass flower. Pile number 2 has peach, agate. And pile number 3 has this clear calcite. So take your time and see which pile you are drawn to. See which stone you are being called to. Take as much time as you need to meditate and use your intuition to feel which pile has a message for you. And I will see you at your timestamp, which you can find in the description box below. Alright, let's get into these readings. Let's see what's in the cards and let's go in the beyond. Hi, pile number 1. If you were drawn to this glass flower, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what's in the card. Let's see what is in the cards for you. Let's see what some of your maybe subconscious fears are, what might be holding you back. And we're going to start with some tarot and oracle cards, and I will be pulling some more cards as well. But to start off, we have the 7 of Wands, King of Wands, and the Empress. And for oracles, we have Soul Retrieval and the Lion Spirit. Honor your soul and celebrate its journey. Okay, so right away, I'm feeling like your subconscious fear, or what might be holding you back, could be a fear of being the center of attention, being front and center, being in a leadership position. Yeah, that's really what I'm feeling like it is with this 7 of Wands. All of these wands are pointing straight at this figure, and I feel like this is representing a fear of being seen, a fear of public speaking, a fear of all eyes looking at you. And I feel like this could really be holding you back. This could be holding you back from your abundance and your creativity, is how I'm feeling. Maybe you have a fear of putting yourself out there, putting your creative endeavors out there. Maybe you're afraid of what people will think, how they might perceive you, or how they might judge you. I'm feeling like there could be a fear of criticism, feeling like afraid of what others might say to you. And I'm feeling like the Lion Spirit is coming through as a reminder to honor and celebrate your journey, but really remind you about your power and your abundance and your ability to be a leader, to be a king, to be a queen, to be in an abundant leadership role, to be the Empress. I feel like there's a lot of creative energy at your potential. You have a lot of you have a lot of potential for creativity and abundance, and I'm feeling like there is this wound around being seen that is holding you back and potentially keeping you from stepping into your potentials. Maybe you're not putting yourself in those leadership positions. Maybe this goes back to a trauma. This goes back to something in your past where you have felt very criticized, or you had felt like it was unsafe to be seen. It was unsafe to be the center of attention. It was unsafe to put yourself out there. Maybe you received criticisms when you did put your creative works out into the world, and maybe that fear is still residing in the back of your mind and your subconscious. Maybe you're afraid of having a repeat of a past hurt. So I want to pull some cards to bring in advice for this group. I'd like to bring in advice for pile number 1. What does pile number 1 need to hear right now in regards to this, in regards to these fears, in regards to these fear of being seen that might be holding them back? Pile number 1, please, Spirit. Okay. Seed of Wands coming out. 5 of Stones. The Judgment card. And the Sun. Wow. Okay. And I'm also going to pull one last oracle for advice. What is the advice for my pile number 1? Ooh, we have the Owl Spirit coming out. Sight. Detach your emotions from situations that you cannot control. Okay, so the message I'm hearing with these tarot cards and this owl card is there might be some shadow work. Also with soul retrieval, there might be some work that Spirit is suggesting might be beneficial for you at this time. There might be some inner work or shadow work that you could do to call back your power, to call back your sense of control, to call back your energy and feeling like you are safe. It is safe to put yourself out there. With the Seed of Wands card, I just feel like you have so much creative energy. I think it's funny that you were drawn to the flower, because flowers represent to me the element of creativity and passion and drive and just the energy of fire, passion, inspiration. They're very colorful, they're very fiery in their nature. And I feel like you have a lot of creative energy that could really be beneficial to you and to your abundance at this time. I feel like the advice for you is to do some inner work on your subconscious beliefs that you might be holding. Do some shadow work. I feel like acknowledging where these beliefs or where these fears stem from, just acknowledging those past hurts, just acknowledging that just bringing your awareness into your shadow, bringing your awareness into those places where these fears might be hiding in your subconscious. That could be really healing for this group. I feel like that would be this group shedding an old skin and stepping into a new time, a new empowering time, with the Sun card coming out under the Empress and near the Lion. I feel like this is where this group has the potential to go. I feel like you could be stepping into a time where you're feeling so abundant, radiant, and just regal. I'm hearing regal and royal. You could be stepping into your phase where you feel confident and empowered, and you finally feel like you could be a leader and step into your power in the fullest form. Yeah, Spirit is really saying that the subconscious fear that is holding you back is the fear of being seen, the fear of expressing your truth and who you are, and putting your creative endeavors out into the world. Going and using your inner vision and your inner sight and doing some shadow work and just acknowledging that you might have these blockages or fears could really help to clear them out. I am feeling like doing some positive affirmations, doing journaling, working on your confidence, working on your creative confidence could really help you as well. You're really being asked to step back into your power and to step into the light. In the future, I feel like you will be very much in the spotlight. You will be in a leadership role, and this will bring you a lot of abundance and joy. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for my group number 1. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you did like this reading, please like and subscribe and comment down below which one you chose. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I would really love to see you in one of my next readings. Hi, Pile 2. If you were drawn to the peach agate, this is going to be your reading. Let's see what subconscious fears you might have, what might be blocking you, and what advice can we bring through for this pile? So we have the Queen of Cups starting out. Okay. We have the Two of Coins. Five of Coins. And we also have some oracles coming out as well. We have Sensitive Soul, Rabbit Spirit, Strengthen Your Boundaries, and Cut Cords. And we also have Water coming out with Expression. Okay, wow, okay. I am feeling like this is a very watery pile, a very sensitive pile, a very pile that is tapped into their sacral chakra and their intuition. That's why you might have been drawn to the peach agate. It can have connections to our sacral chakra, which is our water chakra, and I feel like this group is very connected to that energy. I feel like some of your subconscious fears, though, could be around people telling you that you are too sensitive and people leaving you out in the cold. Maybe because of that, or maybe not because of that. Maybe just in general, that's just a fear that you have, being left out in the cold. Fears of abandonment, fears of, yeah, just, I feel like this group, there could also be a fear of expressing yourself, expressing your intuition, expressing your spirituality, expressing your sensitivity, and really expressing your sensitive nature and your sensitive soul. I'm feeling like this group, we might have a lot of water signs here. We might have a lot of Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces energy. I'm really feeling strong Pisces and Cancer to this group. So there might be a fear of belonging and fitting in because you are sensitive or spiritual. Maybe in the past people have ridiculed your spirituality or made fun of you because you were sensitive. Maybe this group, it had to experience some bullying around being sensitive and being different. That's what I'm really feeling like the fears are with this group. But I feel like you are so connected to your intuition, and you're so connected to the energy of water and divine feminine and flow, and that is really actually a gift for you in this lifetime. Let's pull some more tarot and oracle cards, and let's see what else wants to come out. Let's pull some advice for group number 2. What is the advice for group 2? We have the Root of Wands coming out. Harvest of Stones. 3 of Stones. Harvest of Cups. So this group, I feel like, oh, and I just saw at the bottom of the deck with the Strength card and this whale. So I feel like pulling that as well and putting it under the Rabbit card, because I feel like a lot of people have told this group that, you know, you're too sensitive, you rely on your intuition, or you follow your intuition, or you follow spirituality, or you follow like these things that other people might not have understood about you. You might have been in an environment where people put down the feminine, put down the qualities of intuition, and put down being spiritual and trusting and guidance. I feel like this group might have been in a very harsh environment where people weren't really receptive to that watery, feminine, creative energy. Like, they might have said things negative about it. They might have just called it, oh, like, I don't believe in women's intuition, or I don't believe in spirituality, why do you? You know, you might have heard things like that in your lifetime. And I feel like the message for you is to realize that your sensitive nature is actually one of your greatest strengths. Your watery nature and your ability to trust your divine guidance, to trust your intuition, to trust the unseen realms, the spiritual realm, that's actually your greatest strength, because that is going to lead you on a path of material abundance and emotional abundance. I feel like the message and advice for this group would be to strengthen your boundaries and cut any cords and cut ties with people who maybe don't understand who you are, or they don't understand your sensitivity, they don't understand your spirituality. I feel like the message is for you, the message to this group would be to find people who do understand you. Three of Stones is all about finding our group, our tribe, our people who understand us. Find a place where you can express yourself, your true self, where you can speak your truth, where you can be valued, and where you can be really respected and almost held in like a leadership position with the Harvest of Stones. This is like the King of Pentacles, and Harvest of Cups is like the King of Cups. And with these two King cards coming out, I feel like there's just, the advice is you have so much authority and power residing in your sensitive nature and your intuition and your ability to trust in spirit, and those gifts that are some of your biggest strengths. You could be looked at to be in more of a leadership position using your intuition and your spiritual gifts, and really becoming balanced in your emotions and balanced in your material life. I'm feeling a lot of energy around balancing for this group. Balancing your sensitive nature and balancing your spiritual world with your more physical world, integrating those two worlds to become one. So using your spiritual gifts in a more earthly way to where you might be in a leadership position. So this could take many forms, and this is a general reading, so I'll just give a few examples, but see what resonates. You could potentially be in a leadership position and help people who have similar paths and who have gone through similar things to you. So you could write books, you could make a blog or videos all about helping people tap into their intuition, connect to their feminine energy, connect to their spiritual nature. You could write books, you could give teachings and lessons on, finding your tribe, finding your people, finding your community, how to actually cut cords, how to actually create and strengthen boundaries, how to leave situations behind and create new ones. You have all this potential to be more of a spiritual leader or a teacher or an author in some way. Take that how it resonates with you. So yeah, I just want to pull one more card for any more advice that wants to come out for my group number 2. Anything that wants to come out around these subconscious fears or advice for getting over these fears. What does my pile number 2 need to hear right now, Spirit? We have Leaf Cutter Ant, Army of Life, ask for help, seek support, you are not alone. That's awesome. So I feel like this is resonating with finding your tribe, seeking people out who are like you, asking for help from people who are very similar to you, like seeking support from other sensitive souls, and finding your community and your tribe, and finding the people who maybe resonate with some of the spiritual things that you resonate with. Yeah, the message is just to remember you're not alone. I feel like this group has felt very alone and very left out in the cold, abandoned by people. And Spirit just really wants to remind you that even though you might have had experiences like that in the past, they just want to remind you that you are not alone. You will find your tribe. You will find your community of like-minded people. You will find the friends and colleagues and support that you are being divinely led towards. So yeah, just remember, you're not alone. If in the past you had to navigate all these situations on your own, that just gave you a lot of inner strength. And that really helped you to strengthen your intuition, and that helped you to strengthen your spirit guidance. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for this group. Thank you so much for joining me today. If you did like this video, please like and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me. I really love doing these videos, and I would love to see you in one of my next readings. Thank you so much. High pile number 3. If you were drawn to the clear cowslate stone, this is going to be your reading. Let's look into what might be some of your subconscious fears. How might they be holding you back? And let's bring any advice that wants to come through. So to start off, we have the 5 of Swords, the King of Coins, and the 9 of Swords. I'm hearing one of your subconscious fears could be around being alone, being left alone, being left behind. So I just want to say that really quick. We also have the rattle coming in, disperse. And we also have the penguin card, diamond light activation. It says light activations and new energies are coming your way. Be open to receive and welcome them in. Okay. So there's a lot of mental energy that I'm picking up. I'm feeling a lot of anxiety and yeah, just like mental turmoil. A lot of just anxiety in like my headspace is like how I feel. So I feel like this group, you might be feeling, or like some of your subconscious fears. I'm hearing 2 messages. I'm hearing one could be around authority. There might be a subconscious fear around authority. This could have to do with your father figure growing up, or just fear from authority in general, whether that was like your principal at school or like your teachers at school, or maybe masculine role models that you had as a child. They could have instilled a lot of energy that I'm feeling is like very out of control. There wasn't consistency, there wasn't clear boundaries when you were a child, potentially, which potentially has created this fear of authority, this fear of not knowing what to expect from authority, this fear of always feeling like alone and you having to figure things out by yourself, and feeling like you only can trust yourself and life is just out of control, and yeah, you really have no one to rely on and no one to trust and no one who created boundaries for you or gave you positive discipline, positive rewards, positive, yeah, positive boundaries to create a sense of achievement and a sense of confidence and self-assurance. So I'm feeling a lot of this energy, and I feel like it has created a lot of mental conflict for you and a lot of mental anxiety around authority, around how you fit into the world, how you might see yourself. So yeah, that's the clear messages that are just coming through. And then let's pull some advice cards. Let's see what the advice is for this group. Any more messages for pile number 3? Messages, oh, for pile 3. 8 of Wands just flew right out of the deck. That was really cool. We also have the 2 of Stones coming out. The Moon. And 2 of Cups. Yeah, let's maybe, I'm feeling like maybe pulling one more card. Ooh, the Strength card just flew right out. So let's put Strength there. And let's pull some more oracles as well for advice for my pile number 3. Is there any advice that wants to come out for my pile number 3? Ancestral healing. And is there one more that wants to come out, Spirit? And we also have the Otter card coming out. Initiations, be open through this transitional time. I'm gonna put this right here. And ancestral healing came out. Your ancestors are holding space for you to heal your past. Okay, so there's a lot of messages coming through. This is really great. So while you might have a subconscious fear of being alone, feeling out of control, feeling like life is out of control, feeling like you can't trust authority, or you can't trust, yeah, feeling like a fear of authority, the guidance for you is that there's just so much energy at your disposal at this time. With the Rattle card, there's so much energy working with you to disperse these subconscious fears. And with Diamond Light activations, it says light activations and new energies are coming your way. Be open to receive and welcome them in. I just feel like there is a lot of energy coming from your ancestors and your spirit guides and, you know, the unseen world to help you right now. You feel very supported, and like your spirit guides have your back, and they're gonna help you through this transition. They're gonna help you to release these subconscious fears, and they're gonna help you to step into your power. They're gonna help you to heal these mental anxieties to heal your feeling that things are out of control. They're going to help you see authority and boundaries, and yeah, they're just going to help you to see authority in a new way, from a new perspective. They're going to help you to step into your power. And I just feel like the advice for you is just to kind of acknowledge that you are going through a transition. You are going through a time where you are going to be gradually changing these beliefs and gradually dissipating these fears and anxieties, and there's a lot of energy in the unseen world to help you, as well as hopefully in the seen world you will start to notice a lot of energy, quick moving energy that will be there to help you. I feel like the other advice that is coming through for this group is to work on balancing your emotions and your energy in general, working on your grounding, working on getting out of your head and into your body is what I'm hearing. I'm just being drawn to this Two of Stone cards. I feel like this figure is very embodied and very connected to their body and connected to the physical, whereas you might have been spending a lot of time in your headspace and in your mental space. You might have had a lot of sleepless nights with a lot of anxiety, and the message for this group is to just start to move back into your body and move back into the physical. Focus on nourishing your body, cleansing your space, cleansing your energy, taking some spiritual baths. I'm hearing would be really positive for this group, with some healing intentions. Trust your intuition, trust your guidance. Yeah, I feel like water would be very healing for this group. So taking some intentional spiritual baths with the intention of bringing wholeness, the intention of balancing, the intention of balancing emotions would be very beneficial for this group. I just feel like this group has a lot of gifts and inner strength, and I feel like this group has navigated some hard situations in their past, and I just want to remind this group how strong this group is, how deep of a connection this group has to their intuition and to their spiritual nature. And I just feel like this group could really benefit from some embodied practices. So that could be a number of different things. Some people really enjoy doing yoga and connecting to their body that way. Some people like more high intensity exercise, like, you know, running or kickboxing, that kind of thing. Some people like to feel embodied through their meditation practice. Some people like to feel embodied through dancing. Any kind of thing that is gonna get you into your body, get you to feel very grounded, get your circulation going, and just to let go of all mental thoughts for like a little while. That is going to be really healing for this pile. Anything you can do to get out of your headspace is going to be really healing, because I feel like the wounds are around, you know, masculine energy and anxiety, like mental anxiety. So anything you can do to get grounded and get embodied, connect to water, connect to the earth, connect to just balancing your emotions and balancing yourself, that's going to be really powerful for this group. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing for pile number 3. If you liked this reading, please like and subscribe and comment down below which one you chose. I love reading the comments, and I really love doing these readings. So just thank you so much for joining me today, and I would love to see you in one of my next readings.